Everybody starts screen recording if you got the spaces.
What about RPH? What about you? Are you joining? We got one user here, RPH, that I don't think... Who is that, RPH?
RPHR, isn't he from... not sure. Isn't he from Jumble?
Oh, from Jamble.
Not sure. Wait, let me check.
We got a Jamble infiltration.
4 more people. Jamble friends.
Jumble Raid.
A Jamble ambush. A Jambush.
What's his name? RPH?
RPHR, yeah.
So
No. He's not from Jumble. He's a patcher. Certified
Barry,
patcher.
Barry, where are you going, Barry?
answering.
I'm walking around. He's looking for notes. He's looking for little things. I've got the bobble here. It's in my belly somewhere. Come and scratch it. You're so fluid. Look at your arms and your legs. Watch me fly and then come down like lace. Yeah, I can go up. I can go down.
Wait, so who is here?
Okay, I think this is it. Like, we have Musk. Musk is going to try to join, but I think this is us.
This is showing that the whatever your developer did is working, because Barry's in Canada. He and I are about 5 hours away from each other, and so we're on the west coast of North America. So this is perfect, and the latency is like amazing.
I think some guys still can't log in, so it would be amazing if we still cast. But okay, I think it would be better if you cast.
Not so bad. I have delay.
I want to play. No, I'm doing it. we all. It's like we will rock you.
Cool.
Oh no.
Okay. So.
Oh, easy.
Oh. So you guys wanted to see. Well, first of all, before we do anything, do you guys understand the principle of the difference between a jolt and a stream?
No.
No, we talked about that yesterday, so no.
No idea.
Well, that's important. So we have actually 3 or maybe 4 connection types in Patch. We have streams, we have jolts. And the 4th one looks like this. Can you see this line here?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, B. So a jolt is the simplest one that is used very often. It just sends a single message event of a number, and it's event based. So something has to send it. The difference between a jolt. Oh, hello. Who are you?
Hello.
Yo.
Hello. Is this Must?
Yeah, 5 now.
Are you Must?
No, you listen to me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm
What's your name?
RPH.
Nice. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
So I was just about to explain really basic principles of patching. You have 3 types of connections. This is jolt connection, a stream, and this we're calling it sticks right now. It's this type of very glowy effect here. Jolts, as I was saying, and you know what? Let me make, sorry, my daughter is here. Let me get interface readout. This is a very important block. Whoops. Hey, Boris, why are you missing up right now?
Boris.
Okay, bored. So readout just it shows you a number when you plug things to it. So I'm gonna plug it. Do you see the cable here? Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm gonna change this get. I talked about it yesterday a bit. If you can come here a bit closer behind me, you can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna change the number here to 4. You see that the number on the readout didn't change until I click the button, and then it sent this event here.
On the get block. You hit the button on the get block?
On the get block.
Yeah.
On the get block. I can change it again, and only when I hit, so this wire just sends, you can think about it a bit like MIDI. It's like it sends data. The stream connection is similar, but it has one critical difference, that it retains its number. And what does that mean? It always sends the number through. No, it doesn't wait for any event. Now let me give you an example.
It's continuous.
It's continuous, exactly. The big thing where it's used for is for audio. Right. Okay? So I have here an oscillator. If you look here closely at the stream output here, you see that it keeps turning like this.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Ow!
Cool. So that means that it's always changing. If I plug it here, it's not waiting for any event. You can see also here, it's always moving. It's continuous. If I plug it here, it's going to move this around. If you can look closer, you can see the little number. It's glitching. But because it's going through a get, it's not sending this information, but I can hit this button, and every time I hit it, it's going to send this number that is coming in here. At that moment where I click, it's going to send that number over here. And if I connect the readout here, you're going to see it's continuously moving.
Where did you connect it? I don't see the connection.
Yeah, you didn't connect it.
Like this?
Connect.
No, you didn't connect the readout.
Connect now?
Let me connect it. One second. One second.
That's better.
No.
Ooh. Oh, weird. Ooh.
Do you see it moving
there's
now?
sometimes issues with multiplayer. Is it moving for you, the numbers?
For me, yes.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, cool. So, and there is one block that helps you to transfer streams to jolts or events. It's called S2E. You can hover on the block and see here on your controller this S2E. So what it does is basically continuously sends jolts. So if I connect this jolt to here,
effectively turning the jolt into a stream.
Yes, sorry, the stream into a jolt. Also, you can see when I hit here that it lights up here on the end. That means it's sending the value. And as well here, you can see that it lights up. That means that value is coming through. So all of these dials that you see here, they are dials, but they're actually also stream inputs. Now, event inputs, the jolt inputs, you can connect them to any of the streams. So they're kind of multifunctional. They're also a stream input that you can connect directly any stream output, any audio. You can also connect to it.
And incidentally, this is exactly the way, this is where babies come from too, just incidentally.
Cool. Exactly. If I had a moderation here now, I would shut you off. Very quickly. Okay.
Muted.
Okay. So, and this one, the last connection type, this, is for controlling properties of blocks. Let me just get a really nice one, and maybe I'll teach you how to build a very simple audiovisual synth. So first of all, I'll get this block. This is a set scale block. And if I connect it to this guy right here, I can change, it has like X, Y, Z values here. And if you look here at this thing, let me put it a bit up here. You know what? I'll actually take this. I can't copy here. Okay, let me take this. I'm going to connect this get to the 3 X, Y, and Z parameters on the scale block. And I'm going to change this to 20. No, 30. Now I'm going to hit the button. Check it out.
Oh, what?
Come on. You scared me, man.
What happened?
That makes me happy.
Go a bit back. You see, it's really big.
It's
Let me make
huge.
it a bit smaller. Oh, there you go.
This seems like it could be very useful.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay, now, actually, you know what? I don't like that get. Let me take a stow here, S2E, and I'm going to connect it here. Now I'm going to change. Okay, now I can control the value, the scale, like very dynamically. You see here? You see moving?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Pulsating? Yeah, let's bring it a bit up there, Boris. That's great. Okay, now check it out.
It's too high.
I have here an oscillator.
Uh-oh.
The oscillator goes from -1 to 1. It's sending values. I want to change that, not to go from -1 to 1, but to a different range of numbers. So I'm going to get a map block, which is a very important one here. And here you have here a range, an input range and an output range. So I'll just tell it the output range, the input range should be -1 to +1. The output range, make it 3 to 10. Okay. Now I'm going to connect this to here and the oscillator here. There you go.
That's what I mean. Boom, boom, boom.
You know what? Let's make it a bit bigger. Boris, can you take it a bit further away?
It's pulsating now, yeah?
No, now it's not. Now it's one size. Take it really far. Up in the sky.
Up the mountain.
Yeah, that's it. Cool. Nice. Okay. Now let's make it a bit bigger.
Bigger. America!
Whoa. Help!
Oh
Let
my
me
God.
make it a bit slower.
Stuff in the sky. Oh my God. Are those aliens? Gee, who are those?
I'm going. I think I'm going to call the government.
We are here to check
shit.
your
Oh,
patch.
shit.
Your
Oh, shit.
patch
This
is
stuff that I
illegal.
really like to do.
Your patch is
No.
illegal.
Okay, cool. So that's a little
Illegal.
trick here.
I love it.
And actually, yeah, that's a nice way to make big.
Looks like a head, kind
things.
of like a head shoulders thing going on.
That's true. Okay. Any questions so far on the different connection types?
I will say this. I think this is the perfect speed as far as what you're doing, and then introducing blocks. I think this is, for me, it's a good sequential thing. So
Perfect. Anyone else
I'm happy.
have questions?
It's perfect.
It's very good.
Cool.
Can we just state a little bit of what we see, like for the people who are only listening without watching? But yeah, other than that, it's good.
I don't know.
No, just what we see. I mean, it's all good. It's all good. Never mind me.
Oh, take a screenshot. Is that or something? Maybe.
No, I was saying let's be more descriptive about what's
Oh,
the
I
outcome.
see Mello joined the Discord.
I'm saying let's be
Hi, Mello.
more descriptive of the outcome. Like we've seen
Mello,
some
we
things
are
happen.
in God Baruch, profile, empty workshop. Try to join.
You know, because I'm trying this
Okay.
cool thing. Never mind. I'll tell you later.
Yay.
Okay. So, yeah, we already talked. We're all there. There's just Must that is here, but he needs to be on the newer version, so Boris sent him. But we already started.
You did not contact me. I think.
I'm
Never mind.
continuing. All right. Okay, guys, come back here. So I wanted to show Barry a block. You know what, Barry? Can you open the library? I'll let you spawn it.
This one?
Yeah, it's on this button here. Open it. Go to
Wrong guy.
blocks.
That's Barry. That's Barry over there.
Oh, sorry. Hey, Barry. Go to blocks.
Okay. Blocks. Just a sec. Here we go. Blocks. Yeah. Got
Blocks, interfaces
it.
on the left.
Face. Yeah. Got it.
Now there's interaction box. Scroll a bit down.
Interaction box. What's this? Interaction box. Got it.
Yeah, pull it out.
Spawn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool.
Oh my God.
All right. So this is a nice one, guys.
Yeah.
First of all, you have here a little handle that you can stretch the size of it. It can be really big, but be careful not to make it too big because you cannot fly inside. You will be stuck if you are inside of it. But this is, for example, a good size to show you stuff. As you see, it has a lot of inputs and outputs. These two outputs, they're broken. You can forget about them. They're for haptics. I think they're not working. But first of all, these inputs, they are jolt inputs here. And they're also, and you can also just change the number. Hey, are you here? Are you looking at something else?
Just looking at.
You see here 333?
Yep.
So this is actually the division of the space here.
Hey,
I can make it.
Hey, Melody.
Hey, Melo.
How
Hi,
are
Melo.
you guys?
Hi.
Ping.
Melo, just before we continue, can you come here and tell me what if you see something here? I'm just interested if your patch is synced to us.
Oh, I see,
You see?
only the library and the control panel.
Close the library.
Oh,
How?
that's mine.
Yeah.
Same way you open it.
Okay. Yeah, I closed
Okay.
it, but I don't see nothing.
I wonder
There's
what
nothing?
happens, you know,
Okay.
Gadi,
Well, maybe
I
I need
wonder
to
what
wait.
happens if you
Sometimes it
save now.
expands after some
Wait a
time.
second. I
Let's
wonder
Yeah,
what
it's
happens
syncing.
if you save now and then Melody leaves the room and re-enters.
Oh.
For sure, that would be better. But let's continue. I think I want to see if it syncs because it's supposed to sync for her over the next minute or so.
Okay.
Yeah, let's check.
So guys, I have here now, I changed all of these values to 1, and you see there are no cubes inside this cube. It's just one big cube. If I make it, I can basically divide the number of cells in this three-dimensional space. You see?
Yep.
Okay. Now, that's part number 1. Now here we have outputs for the two controllers. When my controller goes in, it's going to send, this is the right controller and this is the left controller here. When I put my arm in, it's going to, the right controller, it's going to send here X, Y, and Z outputs. And then one output that is, let me show you. I'll show you one by one, okay? So this one, the top one is just, is there a controller in or isn't there? And if there is a controller, it sends a 1. There isn't, it sends a 0. And you see it's momentary, so it only sends that value one time. And then that's it. It waits, and then when you take the thing out. The second one is when you pull the trigger when you're inside. So if I go inside, it doesn't change the number. If I click the trigger, it goes to 1. If I let go of the trigger, it goes to 0. And this is the XYZ. So I'll go here. I see that this one is this axis. Here is this axis. And you see that if it's set to 1 here, then it goes from 0 with a float number from 0 to 1. But if I make it 2, then it's going to go from 0 to 1, the middle point. Then we'll go from 1 to 2. And why? Okay.
Yes.
And if you want to get rid of the floating point, if you go to blocks, go to math, there is a floor jolt that basically floors values. So let me see 1 second. I think it's this. I'm going to take both of my controllers, both sides, going to floor it, and then it just sends me the number of the cell. So just with one block, I can turn it into like integers.
Yeah.
So it's very flexible. I can either if I just want to have X, Y, Z from 0 to 1, I just have all of them 1. If I want to have numbers, I do it like that, and it has some extra visual parameters, and you can color it, and you can even hide it completely, but still make it usable. So if you want to
put an
import your
object,
own...
would you put like an object or something in the same space and then
Exactly.
that would be how you, yeah.
Exactly. Right now I can't because in multiplayer we don't have the inspector, but to use the inspector you just have to hover over a block and use the radial menu, this button here, go
Yeah.
up, there's inspector, and there you can say it's active while hidden. So what can we do with this? For example, let's say I'll take a prop, maybe this, okay? Now let's connect sound. First of all, let's try to connect the interaction to some changing of this object here, all right? So we learned that we can change the scale of stuff. Why don't we use that?
Do you think you can save and see if it will show up all the stuff?
Sure. Let me save.
Because right now I only see the stuff you spawned.
Okay, I saved now. You can try to exit and come back in.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
post this on my YouTube channel as well.
Nice. So I'm connecting this with the sticks connection, which controls the parameters, different parameters of this. And I'll take let's say, maybe I'll take this axis up and down to control the size. By the way, you can look here on this little chupchik here where the light is. If the value gets higher, the light turns to more yellow. So it's an easy way to see, okay, you don't have to guess. You can just like go like this and see, okay, this is it. Let me connect this. And another feature just to remind you that if you drag wires and you let go, right now it puts a little pass here. If you want to take this and get rid of it, you can just shake it. Or you can delete it with the radial menu.
Wait, what?
Or
Shake
you
what?
can just, yeah, this, if I grab it and if I shake it, it goes away.
Hey.
But you can also just grab it with the grip and plug it to whatever you want. So let's see. Whoop-a-doo. Boop, 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 boop. Now I have a little controller.
Oh my God.
Cool. Now maybe we want, okay, we started with this, but maybe now we want it to maybe like go to that value, to that number. I'm just jamming here. If you have an idea of what you wanted to do, let me know.
Maybe some music. Maybe some music.
Some sound?
Some musical or sound and element too, yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Let's build a quick little synth here.
Maybe arpeggiator.
So,
arpeggiator is yeah, that's a good idea.
So first of all, let's start. Actually, you know what? Let's come here.
Something soft.
And let's learn how to build your first synth. If you didn't already build it, that would be yours first. Otherwise, it's not. So, Boris, can you get me? No, it's okay. I got it. So I have here, I'm going to go really basics. If you guys already know this, then sorry about that. Do we have everyone here? Okay, cool. So thanks, B. I have here oscillator. Let me crank up the frequency a bit. If I plug it to a speaker, oh, it's really low and bassy. Let me. Ooh.
Hey, Gadi.
Okay.
I don't see anything, so in case you respawn things, like that would be better, but...
You don't see anything though?
We spawn everything
well,
from you now.
I see the speaker. No, I don't see mountain. I see the speaker and I see what Boris...
It's all good. We don't have more stuff. We're talking about this new stuff now.
Oh, that's
okay.
what I meant.
Yeah, I guess we have to be punctual until we fix this.
Yeah. That's my fault. Sorry.
Now let's run it.
Okay. So you saw that if I connect the oscillator to a speaker, it's just going to output the sound because this one keeps going. what do we need to do to control that volume is put a multiplier. And a multiplier is going to multiply. So right now, it multiplies this number by this number. This number is 0, but if I plug it, it keeps running these numbers at odd-year rate. And it multiplies every number by 0. So it's not going to output anything. But I can start giving it volume, and it's basically like volume.
Is anyone else hearing volume?
No, I don't hear anything.
Let me crank up the frequency. So.
No, it's not connected for us, probably.
Ah, okay.
Let me try to reconnect it. No?
Huh.
No, I don't hear anything, but here it's 0, the value. Now.
Yeah, because I turned it down.
Now I hear it. Did you hear it, guys?
Nope, not yet.
Now I hear
there we
it.
go. I just heard a tiny. I heard
it for a second, but now no.
Wait.
We need something to send here.
Wait. There you go. There we go.
Now we hear it.
There it is.
Okay, I'm gonna just for a second here put a little interface. We have a bunch of interfaces in the app that are just simple UI. And all of them. Hey, who we got here? It's Must. Hey, man.
Yay!
Hey, but do you see anything here? Do you see these blocks here?
I don't see any blocks besides the slider. No.
Okay, guys, maybe we need to take 1 minute. So we have 2 new people. I'm gonna save, and let's all try to join in again.
Sounds good.
I know why. I have to save, and then I have to update the public version. That's the reason. So I'll do that. Let's all
Good
get
idea.
out. You know what? Maybe we don't even have to go out. Let me just do this from here.
He goes.
Shit.
Hello, Kitty.
Hello.
Are you touching something here? I don't see.
There is something here.
Hello. I don't see.
If you go out and come back in, maybe you'll.
Okay.
Because
Let's all
he's
go
going to change
out
it
and
to
come
the
back
public
in.
version.
Okay, guys?
Everybody
Let's all
out.
go out and come back in.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, but there is 2 rooms. We go the one that is most on the left.
Yeah.
There's 2 rooms with the same name.
If we're not in one, go to the other one.
All right. Hey, Gaddy.
So try it.
Okay.
Yo, I came back.
It looks the same to you?
Yeah, look the same. Looks the same.
Must, are you doing it? Oh, cool.
Looky the same.
That's not so
Looky the
bad.
same. Looky. Just reconnect. We can do that like a reconnect thingy.
Yeah.
Very different. Okay, now I see a world.
Okay, you see this here? You see it moving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see it moving? Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Okay,
So
cool,
let's
nice
skip what's
to meet
going on
you.
there. I'll get back to that later. Come here, please. I'm going to build the synthesizer. Okay. So you see here we have oscillator going onto multiplier, going to speaker, and in between the multiplier has a little interface that goes, all our interfaces go by default from 0 to 1, although you can change the values in the inspector. And this is how I change the volume. Now I don't want to go around and just like spend my time changing dials, so I want to automate it with a simple little decay. And this is a decay block. It's a bit funky to understand how it works, but I'm just gonna, if you guys come a bit closer, I'll show you what's up here. So it has a button on top and 2 inputs. Don't touch, please. Now, if you hover inside, you will see that there's actually a top number and a bottom number. What that means is that it's gonna send a sequence with a stream of numbers that goes from whatever top number I give it, let's say 1, to whatever bottom number, let's say 0, over a certain time, which will be determined by this input here, which I'll change to 0.1, which will be 100 milliseconds. Now, if I connect this here instead of this, I'll just put it here, then it's going to be like, you hear that?
I didn't hear. No,
Yes.
I didn't hear it.
Yes.
No, now yes.
Fix the connection. Anyone
No,
else heard it?
I didn't touch it, but
I
I
did.
I can hear
when
it now.
when
heard
I
it.
hit it, I don't hear it.
Well,
Never mind now.
I don't hear it when you hit it.
Well,
I
it's
don't
a
hear
It
sync
was
it.
that
issue.
it
Let's.
was that bug we saw. Never mind. We need to plug it
I
into.
can
Yeah,
connect it here. How is this? Is that better?
I
heard it.
I heard it once,
And I
but
cannot
now
hear
I
it.
don't hear it now.
Yeah.
And let me try. Oh, I don't hear it when I touch it.
When you touch here,
Because here it's
when you touch here,
0. It's
when you
normally it's
touch.
0 and 0 here.
Okay, so wait, I have an idea. Let me connect it here. So wait, don't touch yet. You see here, there's another jolt input. This one dictates the top number while triggering it. So it's like a combination of setting the top number and hitting the button. So I can actually have here maybe even a different, this is just a button. It's like the get. You set the number you wanted to shoot out, and that's it. You have, but we do have another interface which is very useful, which is the pad. And the pad has three outputs. Jolt, all jolts. A velocity, which let's show you. The velocity is basically how hard I hit it.
Ah.
You see? If I hit it really hard, now I have 33.51. If I hit it very soft, it's going to be, it's actual speed of my hit.
Unbelievable.
And it has other outputs for X and Y. So if I hit it more here, more down, more up, it's going to be different values. Cool?
Yeah.
So let me use this here. But if I use it to change the top output, it's going to, if I hit it really hard, it's going to be plus like super high gain because it's going to tell it to go, it's going to multiply the oscillation by like 20 or 30. So I want to scale it a bit down. Let's see. Maybe I can use a or let's say, yeah, I have here a jolt multiplier, which works similar to it's basically also two numbers. Let me connect it here. Now I'm going to multiply this by 0.1. Okay, or 0.2.
I don't see them
it's
changes
gonna
the
give me,
values.
Yeah.
No,
you
no, I
don't see
see
the
it.
change here?
Now I saw.
There
Now
it
I
is.
saw it.
There it is.
Okay, cool. So now
But
it's gonna, yeah?
Here it's 0.0 normal.
That's okay. We have sync issues here. They should be fixed, but it's in a different
Now I hear it.
update.
Now I hear it when I
So
play.
you see now if I hit it, you have sound?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, you see if I hit it very gently? If I hit,
Yeah.
let's try to make it even a bit more gentle, so. Cool.
Brilliant.
Now you know what? We had this interface here. Maybe we should use that instead of the pad.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, we were trying to
let's connect that to this.
we were trying to see how it was. Yeah.
So
Hi,
we have
who's that?
someone joined us in Discord. Should we just tell him sorry it's too late?
I don't know if you
I
can
mean,
do only
who is
until
it?
8, so.
It's
Who is it?
VP, it's Amir, VP Amir.
So you come here.
Yeah, tell him to come here.
We should.
Melo,
Okay, let's get him.
I can
He
tell
has
him.
the
I'll tell
version.
him.
He has the good version. It'd be good.
yeah, you're late to the session, bro. So we're already in there. If you want to join in now, we will have to... Oh, you know what? Everybody stay right there. Let me try something. Nobody exits, but just don't touch anything, okay? I'm going to update. I'm going to make an update here. I'm
He
going to
can
save.
just join. He can just join and
Wait.
it's all gonna work, I think. Where is he? I don't see him writing.
He might have not heard you say that we were where we were. Oh, but he's still in there.
Just the newest world
Okay,
from
VP
God
Amir, we're
Baruch.
in God Baruch. Empty workshop. Not so empty anymore, but try to join. God Baruch.
Who is here, by the way?
God Baruch.
I'm Bublik.
Room name is Empty Workshop.
Oh, hey, this is Must.
The one Must on the
What's
left.
up, Must?
Just gave me access.
Perfect.
Okay,
Nice.
Yes.
let's
Nice.
wait for him 1 minute. Let's
He's gonna
enjoy
be
the
there
view,
at
guys.
5.
Let's go to the mountain. Let's play tag. Let's play
Gonna go
tag.
to explore the UFO.
Can I pull the...
Whoa, this is awesome.
What in the world?
Get in the
It's like a hot
jacuzzi,
tub.
guys! It's a
It's
jacuzzi!
Hey, you fellas, this is a good idea. It's nice and bubbly in here.
Let's get in the jacuzzi.
guys, don't you touch my chop cheese.
Nice.
I'ma pull on my cactus.
Easy now. Easy now. This
Can we
guy.
smoke in here?
This.
He's smoking in here.
Oh yeah.
Where's the smoke?
Hey, check it out.
You just
Smoke.
like to watch, right?
Hey,
like
can you see the cactus follow my head?
Huh?
No,
what?
Did you see? You see the
No.
cactus on my head?
No,
no.
Where? How?
You
No,
don't
no,
see it?
no.
No. Oh,
What if
there
I
it
take...
is.
If I'm close, I see it.
Hello.
If I'm
Where
Oh,
are you?
Hello.
You see your environment here? Do you see your
Oh,
space
hi.
here?
Family?
Oh,
Yeah, I
right,
see my
yes.
living room.
Do you see
That's
your space?
cool.
Here? Do you see your
That's where I
space?
live.
Do you see your space? Hey, look, I know where you live. Look, I know where you live, bro. Look, I know where you live.
Hey,
Bro, I know
My
where you live.
underwear drawer. No.
I see where you live. I know where you live. Look, I have photo, video, stream of where you live.
That's great.
I love that.
Wow.
Does that show everyone where I live?
No.
No, just you. Only you.
sorry?
See. I see my place. You see your place. That's how it works.
Okay. I'll show
But
you mine if
Facebook
you
sees
show me
everybody.
yours.
But Facebook sees everybody.
Good one. Good one.
Sure. Oh my god, I can go right in my room.
Yeah,
Scary.
cool.
It could be like real life. Oof, scary.
Oh, that's really cool. Scaling things really changes the character
Oh,
of
I've
the
never
object.
seen that guy.
Whoa. What's that?
What is
What's
that?
this thing? How can I scale stuff?
a
Let's
little
try to scale
flower.
something else.
It is not little.
Flower.
It's a little bit flower. I use it to clean my shoes.
You can clean your house with that. Let's see if this alien and flower will get together and they're friends, maybe. Hello? I have to wash my room.
I want to attach something to my head. But do you think is it gonna work?
Did you manage? Do you see my cactus hold to my head?
Now I see now, but it was gone.
It doesn't stay with you. It doesn't stay with you when you move away.
I have to do all like this to show it, right?
Yeah, you need to trigger
Yeah.
it. Each time you touch it, then it's
That's funny.
Oh shit!
What?
What's
Tell
Uh-oh.
us how to do it. What?
what?
What
An
a giant...
you just you hold on your head like and pull with the trigger like this,
Yeah, and then
connect it to whatever.
okay. So let me bring something.
Hello?
VP.
Oh,
What is
hello.
this giant... What is this giant thingy?
Thing,
Who's
yeah.
this? Is
What's
this
above
a
us?
new
Metro.
That was
I'm
VP.
VP, guys. Hi, everyone.
Hey.
I'm VP.
Oh,
You want to go back to learn synthesis, like to build this instrument?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
VP.
Ooh,
Where are you, VP?
What are we learning today?
That
No.
VP.
Oh, okay, yeah. I
VP.
promise. I
VP,
promise,
look,
man.
it's your
I promise,
place.
yeah.
No, it's your place, VP. Look, your place.
What's my place?
Here, I see
This
your
is
place.
your place. Look. He doesn't see it because you spawned
Wait,
it after.
wait. Spawn another one then.
I don't see.
See?
I don't see what your. I don't see your menu.
This is like...
Okay.
now we were going to interface it with the thing guy over here, right?
Yes. But okay. Oh, what's this?
Why?
stop,
Why does it look like
Boris.
that?
Can you please stop it, Boris?
What is that? What is that?
Can you please stop?
Yeah, okay.
Now I see the room setup thing.
Yeah, me too, shit.
You ruined my whole vibe, dude.
Sorry,
I
why
got
do I
these
see it?
lines.
Oh shit, I got the lines.
How do we turn this
How
off?
to get rid of it? Maybe I go to settings and reset the room settings. Wait.
No, you fucked it up. I'm sorry. Never forget
Wait. Clear room setup. Oh, now I see everything. Yeah, I cleared the room setup.
Pass through.
GG.
Okay.
Clear the room setup.
Okay.
It's gone.
For me, it's fine now.
Yes, me too.
We might work in pass-through mode if everyone's okay.
No, let's not do
No.
pass-through, please. No. Okay.
Really?
Pass-through is not
That
good
Be
would
some
because then...
self-control.
Yeah,
better
sorry.
idea, because everyone could see their own environment.
We need to fly and move around a bit, a lot, and it's
Don't
gonna be...
bump.
Okay. Can we get back to business?
Patching.
Yeah, sure, please.
Okay. Hey, we got some missing people here.
Yeah, where are all the people?
Where's everybody?
There are some multipliers here. Oh, only one multiplier.
That's true.
Please.
Where is everybody?
Hey, everyone, where did you go?
There's only
Where did
VP
everybody
here?
go?
VP and who's else
I'm
here?
here.
Melody?
I'm here too.
Must.
Todd, are you
Must
there?
and VP. Where's Todd?
Guys,
Where's...
okay. May I ask a question?
Guys, where are you
real
guys?
fast?
Where's Todd and Barry?
I got kicked off because of the thing that Boris did.
Ah, he's crashed some people. I'm sorry.
So
Shit.
I think I gotta shut my device off.
Ah, shit, guys. Sorry. Let's rejoin.
Boris.
Guys, what the frick is a jolt? What the frick is a jolt?
You missed the session, dude. You missed the session.
Could someone please explain me that? Only that? Like,
Yes, I'll explain to you. Just give me a
I
second.
know a lot of stuff, but
Just give me a
I don't know
second.
what
Just give me a
jolt
second.
is.
Do you hear the sound, MVP, when I go this? When you hit...
I hear.
You hear the sound?
Yeah, I hear.
Yeah, so I can
I hear.
explain what's
I'm not a
happening
newbie.
here. Look, this is
Boris,
oh, maybe I don't.
Boris, hold on. He wants to
Maybe I
know
don't.
what's a jolt. Can everybody
Yeah,
one
what's
second?
a jolt?
Hey guys, I just saved and
okay.
updated the version. So please join. Nobody spawn anything right now, okay?
All right.
No spawning.
Okay, guys.
No spawning.
By the way,
no
I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. I'm a computer programmer and a computer science teacher. So I'm a bit familiar with this kind of stuff, and I'm also a musician. So I know a bit.
Okay.
I know a bit about this stuff, but
Awesome.
not everything.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna tell you what's a
can-
jolt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna explain what's a jolt for you. Please come here.
Yeah.
Let's go here a bit.
Thank you.
Come here.
All right.
So let me spawn some things here. Nobody else spawn, please. So
All right.
in Patchworld, we have 3 main types of connections.
Okay.
Streams, which are continuous signals. Let me
Continuous
just get
signals. Okay.
continuous signals. So for example, you can recognize
An
it
audio
because
signal?
it's thick, and it's basically
Are we
for
talking
audio
about-
because it's for audio.
Okay.
But it's
Raw audio.
But it's
ECM
not.
audio.
It's there's no audio per se in Patchworld. It's all numbers, right? Audio is
Alright.
just numbers. So if I change here the value
What do you mean?
from
What do
0
you mean by audio is? What do you mean by audio is only numbers? What do you mean?
audio in Patchworld, it's if you take like a speaker.
Yeah.
Let's say speaker. It has a stream input here. If I change the
Okay, I see.
number, +1, it's diaphragm here. This +1
This?
is a diaphragm fully
Now
extended.
we're pushing +1. It's always-
-1.
This
Okay.
is DC signal now, or what is this?
This what?
When you put it on 1, it's like pushing the speaker to maximum amplitude. It's not good.
Exactly. It's
Yeah,
just
he
like
says
the
that, like-
diaphragm is fully extended. If I take
Okay, so Okay. Mhm.
an oscillator here, if
Can
I
you push
connect
it
it to
back?
this
Can you
readout,
push it back? I don't
this-
think it's good for the
please-
speaker.
Boris, I'm trying to talk. What are you saying?
It's not good for the speaker to be in +1 all the time.
It's on 0. Yeah. Okay. All right. So you see, the numbers are going from -1 to +1. That's how the oscillator
Yeah.
works, right? If I plug it here,
So what is this? I don't know. So what is this?
this is a readout block. It just shows you numbers.
Okay, it shows me numbers, but what numbers? I mean, when I
Whatever numbers you put to
here-
it.
Well,
This is the
Okay,
amplitude. You see
so
the
this-
amplitude of the oscillator.
so
You
this
see the-
value is the amplitude. This
Yeah.
value is the amplitude.
It's not the
of
amplitude. It's not the
oscillator.
It is
It's not the amplitude.
Of course it is.
It's not
Then
the
what is it?
amplitude. It's the movement It's the sample rate. It's move like it goes like this,
Yeah.
right?
No, it's
Goes
no,
from
no,
minus
it's
one
the
to
value.
plus one.
No, it's the value of the current position above the zero and below the
Exactly.
zero. It's amplitude.
Exactly. That's right.
Okay. All right.
And a jolt is
Okay.
an event.
Let's come to jolts.
A jolt is an event. So if I change here, you see here, please don't touch. If you see here, it's on 0, right? If I change it to 1 or to 3, it's not going to send that value here. It's only going to send it when I hit the button. So continuous, good for audio. Event-based, good for triggering different things.
So event-based means only when I click this button, then...
Specifically in this block, yes. What do you mean then what happens? It sends the number here.
Well, if I connect it to here, no. If I connect it to
that's
here,
a good example. So you connect it to here.
It doesn't
you see,
automatically update, and when I want this to update, then I need to click here, right?
Exactly. That's right.
To create a jolt, and then
exactly.
it outputs whatever the amplitude of the sound is generated in this oscillator. All right.
Exactly. Okay, now if you come
here.
Everybody's here? Everybody's back?
I'm being quiet.
Yeah, looks like.
Okay.
So that's jolt. Like that's the control signal. That's kind of like a
like CV,
signal.
kind of like CV. Yeah.
VP.
Okay.
VP. You will learn a lot by just jumping here, and let me continue this example here.
Yeah.
Before the break, before we lost people, please don't nobody spawn anything. Before we lost people, we built this little starting to make a synthesizer. I have an oscillator. If I plug it here, it's going to output the sound. For it not to output, I'm connecting a multiply block.
Okay.
Now the multiply multiplies any value by 0. If I want to hear it, I have to change the number to put it up. But I don't want, I gave the example with this interface that if I plug it here, jolt, by the way, jolts can be connected to stream inputs because they act like universal dials that you can connect jolts to them as well. So like this, I have a little volume in this oscillator. Okay? But I don't want to have to use the volume, so I connected a decay. The decay goes from one number to another over a certain time. Right now here, it's set to 100 milliseconds, 0.1. So when I hit this button...
So these values are in seconds then?
That's right.
Like 0.1 means like 100 milliseconds.
That's right. Now there's another jolt input here that sets the top number. So I can have a dynamic it sets the top number and triggers the ramp going from the top number to the bottom number. Right now the bottom number is set to 0. So it's basically a decay.
Going from 100 milliseconds to 0 milliseconds.
No. Going from this number to this number over 100 milliseconds.
So this is going from 1 to 0 in 100 milliseconds.
That's exactly it. Now, because that's if I hit this button, it goes from 1 to 0. But I can also set for this input the top number, from which number I want it to go to 0. I connected it. I connected to it this pad, but this pad outputs.
Okay.
I connected this pad. If I hit this pad gently, it's going to be quiet because it goes from a low number. Let me get this readout so you see. So this pad, I multiply it by 0.1, and it gives me this range of values. If I hit it very quietly, it's very close to 0. If I hit it very strongly, it goes to like this. Boris, not yet. Okay, let's show this one.
So what is it? What is this 0.1 here?
It's just a multiplier because if I connect it directly, see that now I connected the readout to the pad. If I hit it very hard, it's gonna be like 20, and I don't want to multiply this by 20 and bust your headphones or bust your. Although we have a limiter. Okay.
So if we set this to 0.1, then are we lowering the values like 90% or something.
Exactly. You're gonna lower it by like if it's 20, it's gonna be like
it's
I don't know.
90%. Like it's okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
One
Okay.
question about the
Let's
decay.
move on.
The decay
Huh?
Yeah,
goes
let's move on.
from
And the
in
decay time, we can make it different. We can make it, you know what, let me just finish with this example with the pad and then we'll translate it to that one. Boris, step away,
Okay.
please.
Okay.
I want to show you something. This pad has velocity, but it also has two other outputs, I said, the X and the Y.
And
okay?
Y-axis is, yeah.
So what I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna have one axis change the pitch of the oscillator and the other change the decay time. Let's start with the decay time, okay? So I want that in the minimum. It's gonna, so if I hit it above, it's gonna be more open sound. Okay, let's try it. It's gonna be 1 second. Maybe it's too long. Let's see.
Yeah.
But it's too long for me, so I'll take another multiply. Here's one. And I'll maybe cut it to like 0.2. Now let's see.
So you are using multipliers like dampeners or like, okay.
It's not dampeners, it's like to change the range in a quick way.
Yeah.
It's basically to change the range.
Change the range,
see?
yeah, sorry.
So now I have dynamics and open and close. Now I want to have the other axis to control the pitch. This goes from 0 to 1. I need to convert it to something that is better suited for frequency. Let's do something quick, not get into like scales and things. I'll just take a map block. This, for anyone that didn't hear it before, this converts one range of numbers. In this case, I'll do 0 to 1. 0 to 1. Doesn't matter in min or max. It just changes the range. And I'll convert it to some frequency. Let's say 100 to 1000. So it's in the more frequency range. Oop, don't touch it, please. Okay. So I'm going to connect this here.
You're saying that frequency
please don't touch it.
Like is,
oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm not touching.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
100. Then does it mean that 100 hertz?
Yeah, it means yes. Well, yes, this is a.
Is this 100 hertz? I mean, is it
it's just 100. It's just 100. But if you hover over the oscillator, you'll see that this input is the frequency in hertz.
Yeah,
so you can feed into it any number, and it will change the frequency of the oscillator. Got it?
Okay, so
I'm going to connect this here.
Okay.
Oops.
Okay.
I'm going to connect it here, and then if I hit it on the low end, it's going to be closer to 100 hertz. On the higher end, it's going to be closer to 1000. Okay, it's flipped for some reason.
Well,
let's
you
flip
got
it.
Connected to.
I flipped it from here. I wanted it like this. Oh no, it doesn't work. Wait.
No.
Because this is
no connection. Yeah, it's not connected. Like.
Do you hear it?
Do you hear the difference?
It's not connected, man. No, it's not.
Okay. Now, like, this is a multiplayer issue.
Do I not need to connect this to?
Wait, I'll connect it.
I'm not sure what you're referring to, VP.
VP, try not to. Do you see it connected now?
Okay. Yeah, it's connected.
I hear it.
Do you hear the difference?
Well, I hear the sound, but...
Yeah.
But...
Do you hear that here it's higher than here?
Yeah.
No.
Cool.
No, I don't.
No?
I don't.
What? Here is low pitch. Low pitch and high pitch.
On my side. No. I don't hear. They are the same pitch. On my side, guys, on my side, these are not connected. These are empty.
There's nothing to connect here. You set values here.
You don't have to connect these. These don't have to connect. It's just to set the numbers.
Oh, really? I don't have to connect anything here. Okay. So
you don't have to. You don't have to.
Who doesn't hear anything? The change in pitch. Who doesn't hear it? Just you?
I don't hear it.
I don't hear the change in pitch.
Okay. So can you tell me if this is a cable here?
Can you make the change in pitch more evident? Can you make the pitch and change more evident? Gadi? It's a very slight change. It's a very slight change.
Now? Is it
very
slight
here?
Now there's now there's a
okay.
cable. Now I hear pitch change.
Now we hear it.
Now I hear it too.
Okay, cool. So it's a multiplayer bug. Sometimes the connections are not
Well,
made.
I was trying to
work it out.
to tell that like this piece
I
is
got
not
it.
connected to
Understood.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these ones,
Not these parts, but
don't need to be.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. So now we got a simple synth, right?
Amazing.
And we got here a little visual interaction. Let's try to combine them into one thing. So I showed you a little bit about the pad, but maybe we should try and use this interface instead. Let's bring it over here. Bring it over. So I showed you guys before. To those who weren't here, anyway, I'll repeat. This is a 3D cube that you can set how many splits does it have in every axis. Let's give it maybe on this axis, let's give it, yeah, like 7.
Interaction blocks.
This is interaction block, that's right. And let's give it the other axis, just give 1. So if I get some readouts, B, can you, I have a readout. So I have here from, it's going to send me from 0 to 7 or to 6 probably. Let's see. 0 to 7. Cool. So it's float numbers. I'm going to want to convert that into integers. So I'm going to use a floor block, jolt floor, and it basically is going to kill all the floating points and just give rounded down. So then I can have just pure integer beautiful numbers. And now what do I want to do? I want to make it connected to the pitch. So every time I put my hand through in one of these, it's going to trigger the note that I want on some scale. All right? So I'm going to need to do a few things here. First of all, I wanted to work on both my hands. And you see here there's 2 rows of jolt outputs. That's 1 for each controller. I'm just going to connect this controller here. So now it's going to work for both hands. If I use it from this hand and from this hand, it doesn't matter. Cool. So now I have this number. Now I want to set up the trigger. I have here another output that triggers anytime I put my hand in. If I put my hand inside, it's going to produce 1. And when I put it out, it's going to produce a 0. So I wanted to recognize only the ones. Thank you, B. I got here if else. I'm going to connect it to here, and I'm going to set it to 1. And on the other side of the if else, we don't have a really good UI for it, but you can use the trigger finger to set up different conditions. If you drag up and turn, you have here bigger than, bigger and equal than, smaller equal than, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just going to do equal to. So whenever this, I'll plug in actually the other controller as well. Whenever this receives a 1, whoa, that's funky. Whenever this receives a 1, transfer that number to here. I have here another output that is anything that is not 1. Okay, so if I put my finger in, that one lights up. Put it out, that one lights up. All right? So let me just connect this very easily to a get. I'll show you why in a minute.
Question.
Yes, please.
May I ask quick? These 2 connections were working exactly like the one you described. Why do we need this? Like when I put my hand, this is 1. And when I pull out, this is 0. So why do I need this? Can I not just...
Because if I connect it directly to where I want, it's going to trigger both when I come in and both when I come out. So let's do this. Okay, let's do what you said. I'll take this one. I'll plug it here, and now I'll connect it here. Okay? Sorry, 1 second. Okay? Now.
Yeah?
See?
Yeah.
If I take my hand out, it triggers.
Okay.
I don't want it to trigger on the way out, just on the way in. Just not on the way in.
All right.
Okay. So I'll plug it back here. And now I have this. I could just connect it here, right? But I want it to be dynamic. I want to use this axis to determine, just like we did here, the velocity of how hard I'm going to hit it, okay? Since here we don't have velocity, let's just use this. But now it's the same everywhere. So I'm going to use this to trigger this get. But the get doesn't go anywhere, and it just triggers a 0. So what I'm going to do is I'll take this axis. I think it's this one. Let's see. Yes,
Yeah, it's that one.
this one. And I'm going to connect it to this get. When I put my finger in, it's going to set the value and trigger the value. Okay, there's a problem now. Well, it's not connected to anything, so let's connect it here. And now we can remove this. Okay, I have a little problem. Anybody knows what's the problem?
Same pitch or what?
No.
It's
just
it
with
makes
the
a sound.
velocity.
It makes a sound when you pull it up.
No, that's not true. Look.
Double sound, maybe?
No, I'll tell you what the problem is. There is an ordering issue. When I hit here, it's supposed to be a loud sound, and when I hit here, it's supposed to be a quiet sound. Now look, I'm gonna hit here. It was quiet, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit here.
It's
Loud.
That's the other way
Gonna
around.
hit here again. It's not the other way around.
It flips
It's
it every time.
because it's first triggering the previous value, and then it's first triggering and then changing the value.
It's always the last value. Remember the last one.
It's always the previous value. You don't hear anything. Did you join right now or before?
I don't hear
you see
anybody
this cable?
talking. Who's talking? I don't hear nobody. I can barely hear him.
Do you see this cable?
So weird. There's a bug with the chat. I don't hear his voice.
It's the US. Yep. It's the US. It's glitching out for me a lot. I'm sorry, Todd. I'm gonna have to move on because you're glitching, and probably a US thing. Try to.
No, I heard you.
We'll try to fix your patch as we go. Okay, thanks.
It's cool. Sorry about that.
Okay, so I need actually to first set the number and then trigger it. Not sure actually what's the best way to do it. Maybe it could be just the ordering of the connections. Let's try that. I'm gonna first take these two, both controllers, connected here. I'll unplug all of these. And now I'll take this and trigger it. Let's see. No, it's still a problem. Because this, I guess, is transferring very fast. Maybe.
I had that kind of problems when I used to put delays.
Exactly. Let's just put a delay. You know what? Let's just do it.
Ago.
So this is a jolt delay. I'm gonna set it to a really small. I actually don't use this much. I use another delay usually. Delay time. How much to delay the output? Multiplier. I'm just reading this and trying to make a very short delay. So first I want to get this, then I'm gonna delay this. And now let's see. Now that works. You hear?
What is it doing?
Now it works as I want. When I hit here, it's gonna be loud, and here it's quiet.
Okay.
But
okay.
I see three sounds. I see like
yeah, it
like
goes a lot.
Yeah, it's not.
It's
flaming,
like flaming.
Yeah.
Can you try to hit it so I hear what's happening?
For me, it's probably sound better.
Same for me.
Now when I touch it, it sounds okay.
Yeah.
Sounds
If
okay
you
to
do
me.
it, it sounds okay.
But
If somebody else does it,
yeah,
it doesn't sound okay
Mm.
because I know why. Because the interaction box doesn't know which controller it should interact with. It should be synced to one controller. I mean, to one player.
Boris,
You
can
know,
you hide it 1 second?
when I do it with myself,
Much.
it sounds okay. But
Can you try to bring your hand in more fast, like to the center? It's just sending double messages.
they are double or triple messages.
no, because it
You know
doesn't
what
know
could
which
solve
controller.
this?
It doesn't know which
You know what
controller.
could solve this?
Yeah.
This S2E, it's a converter between a stream and a jolt. But it
Before
has
it gets
another...
much more complicated, sorry, before it gets
Yeah.
much more complicated, can you please explain what this does also?
This just delays a jolt. It delays a jolt. You set a multiplier. In this case, I just want 1. And then
What's a
the
multiplier? What's a
multiplier means it multiplies just like times 1. So I set here the delay time. You know, if you hover with your tip of your controller over blocks, you can read. There's a little text here that tells you what is the block do and what does each input and output do.
You can hover over the block and you can hover also over the outputs. Sometimes it's hard to find exactly how many outputs and inputs are there, but
yeah, I know.
In most cases, you can see. So now I put it like 10 millisecond delay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this is in seconds also.
What I wanted to try is use this. So obviously we're getting, when someone else is hitting it, we're getting multiple triggers here. Now, how would we fix that? I'm not sure this would work, but let's try. Can someone else hit it or?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
when
it's
you
not
hit it, I
working
don't
at
hear
all.
anything.
Yeah, one second.
Me neither.
What about now? No, it's still.
No sound.
Okay. Maybe there's a... You know what? Let's do something else. Instead of this decay, let's try something else. Okay. So I'm gonna do that. When it's a 1, it's gonna open this. I'm gonna scratch this decay for now. Okay. When it's a 1, it's gonna play the sound. It's gonna put this multiplier at 1. When it's a 0, it's gonna shut it up. So how's this?
It's not connected for me. There's no connection between the get and the decay.
No, I'm not using the get.
There's no connection at all to the multiplier.
Do you see this connection here? No?
No. Don't see it.
Okay. Let's do it again. Do you see this? You see this here?
Yeah, 2 connections. Yeah, 2 jolts.
Yeah. Okay. Just gonna send it here.
Going to here. Yeah, going. Yeah, see?
Okay, now.
Yeah. Meep. Doesn't hurt. News.
Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna use another multiply. It's too loud. Let's put another multiply. Okay, let's put another multiply here. And now, do you see this connection here? Now, this, when I put it in, is gonna give it a 1. And here, I want to multiply it again by the position, this Y position. Do you see this connection here?
Yeah,
okay.
I see it too.
I'm gonna connect it here, and then now.
Yeah, very clicky.
Yes.
Okay, it's
very
very
clicky.
clicky. Boris knows the solution to this, right?
Here. Aggregator, this one.
Integrator. This is a very important, useful block, and it's very cool.
What does it do?
It takes any change of numbers going in and smooths it out. So for example, if, and it has here 2 values, rise control and a fall control. Let me put the rise control on one and the fall control on one. They're both on one. That means it's 1 second each. That means that you know what? Let me put the rise control on 2 and the fall control on 1. Let me now get this. Okay. So the input now is 1. If I change it to 0, if I change it from 0 to 1, it means it's rising. It's going to take it 2 seconds to reach from 0 to 1. If I, let's do this. You see? It's going to 1 and slowly stopping at 1.
What? How did you trigger that?
I just changed the number input. Yeah. Now I'm going to take it back to 0. So that means it falls. The value falls from 1 to 0. It's going to take 1 second to reach 0. So what it means is that with this, I can smooth out different values. But you have to be careful with this block because it has a bug that it's if you go in minus, it can fuck up your patch. So be careful. Don't go.
Does it also slow down at the end of the rise and fall?
As we saw now when I connected it, it seemed like there's like a there is. Yeah, I think that's a pretty nice feature of it. But
it has like a curvature to it. There's a curvature to it.
Yeah.
Was that a linear,
like a character.
linear fall or logarithmic?
It's not linear, I think. But let's see now how it sounds. You see that it smooths it out.
Very smooth.
I just changed it to 0.01, so it's like a 10 millisecond.
There's still a click on the attack. There's still a click on the attack, but...
So let's put another integrator. Let's put an integrator here as well. And put it on 0. Now here, for example, we can do some changes. The rise control, let's do it 0.01, but the fall control, let's do it at 200 milliseconds. And now we're going to have a nice release.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, man.
So it could replace attack and release this block. You don't need to use the decay.
Yes, you're right. It can replace attack and release.
This connection again, I have nothing here.
Okay.
I have no sound.
Here? Now? Here's the connection?
Yeah.
You see the line here?
Yeah, but I have no sound.
Let's go through the
connection here?
Yeah, this one it's okay.
Do you see this connection?
This one also, yeah.
No. And you have no sound?
One is missing.
You see here and here and here. There's integrator, multiply.
Here you see here the connection.
Yeah.
No, but this doesn't matter anymore. We're not using this.
Yeah.
We can try the saving and re-entering again.
Reacting. I can
this one is not reacting.
But it's not
maybe
reacting.
It's this. No. Maybe it's this.
There.
You see this cable?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You see this cable?
Yeah.
Okay. How's now?
No, it's okay. Yeah, it's nice.
Okay. So it sounds good to me. Let's hook it up to the pitch. So we have hit. We have also dynamic. So I can like control it like the volume.
Wow.
And now we're missing the pitch. And here, guys, I'm going to show you some very, very nice thing. So we know that this, I already told you that this is here set to 7 steps. So I can take this number and I can just connect here and I can just see the number without the floats.
It's going to be the note.
Now I want to put it on a scale. So for this in the interfaces, you will find a block called keyboard. Oh shit, my controller froze.
No.
We
want to learn more about the keyboard. No. we all want
Boris,
to make our own synthesizers.
Boris, can you save?
I'm gonna save. Okay.
Can you save this? Yeah.
I only have save as. I have save as. Okay. Save as. Empty workshop full. I'm gonna call it empty workshop full. I can save. It's not saving. The OK is not working. No, I'm pressing OK. It's not saving.
Okay, you guys.
Yeah, we are glitched. We need to.
You can't save, bro? Fuck.
They will have to stay for next week. It's already 8.
Yeah, it's a teaser. Oh, I'm frozen now also. It's the keyboard, man. I touched the keyboard and I got frozen.
Oh, the keyboard kills everything in multiplayer.
Shit.
Anybody else wants to touch the
touch the keyboard, guys. To end the session, you must join us. You must join us. Touch the keyboard. You must do it. Touch the keyboard. Okay, now
guys,
bye bye.
I'll just explain to you. Wait, before we go,
we'll figure it out.
Next time I'll pre-prepare something with the keyboard so we don't have to touch it. But I can tell you that
really very nice information.
Cool.
That's
sick. So let's do this again next week. Let's meet next week.
Yeah.
I will summarize this meeting in like pointers. I will tell you more about it.
Okay. Good. Great.
Okay. Fine in single player mode.
Yeah, it works perfect in single player. Okay. And I can tell you in short that you can put into it numbers, and it's gonna output scaled numbers. Then what you need to do is there's another block called MIDI to frequency that you need to connect on the oscillator, on the frequency side. Then you just can put through the keyboard whatever number you want. It's going to put it from 0 to whatever. It's going to put it on the scale that you select. Will output the proper MIDI number. And then you put it to the MIDI to frequency block, and then you can turn this 0 to 7 numbers into a beautiful scale of your choice.
Got it in.
Cool.
Get it in, get it in, get it in.
Okay, guys, it was a pleasure.
Yeah.
See you next week, hopefully. Ciao. Have a nice
Thank you.
evening.
Take
Happy
care,
New
guys.
Year.
Take care, guys.
See you on Discord.
Slow swimming pool.
Bye.
Yeah, see you guys. Bye. Bye-bye.
He still has moving privileges. All right. Peace.